Good morning, America. Today we're talking about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Black Lives Matter!
And who are you?
I'm Daniel, and I'm 5 years old. This is my mom, Jillian.
So George Floyd was being arrested by 4 police officers, and they weren't doing a good job or being safe. They were disrespecting him and not being appropriate at their jobs or at being humans. And because it's so important to be kind, right? And when people say stop, what are you supposed to do? Stop right away. And one of the police officers was kneeling, put his knee on George's neck, and he couldn't breathe, and that caused him to pass away. And the police officers were not arrested. When you kill somebody, you get arrested and you go to jail. You go to court and they say, yes, you're guilty, you did this, or no, you're not guilty, you didn't do it. And if you're found guilty, then you have to have a consequence, which is usually going to jail. And police officers often don't get in trouble when they do something wrong. They have so much power in our country that they don't always have a consequence for their behaviors when they're inappropriate.
Right.
Hang on, my face itches. So that's what happened. They didn't get a consequence right away, and people are so sad and angry because that happens a lot, where police do something unsafe, unfair, inappropriate to a black person, and that black person ends up dying, and they don't get in trouble for it. So it just keeps happening over and over and over again, and because people are so sad and so angry, they are protesting and saying, this has to stop. Things have to change with the way that the police work in our country, the way that our country supports black people, cares for black people, right?
I want to hide.
Why do you want to hide?
Because I'm black.
Well, little black Hatchimal, you don't have to hide. You can help protest and declare your rights.
Yeah.
And you can ask.
Look at her face now.
You can ask other people who aren't black to help you, to also be upstanders and to say, hey, that's not right. You can't do that. Right? That's our responsibility, right?
Her eyes are blown into yours, and she's floating up in the air, and she has a big smile.
Oh, she's feeling supported and happy.
Look, she should be like right now. Look at her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that all you have to say about it right now?
What?
Or do you want to know more?
I want to know more.
All right. What else do you want to know about? Do you want to take a break talking about it now?
No.
I want to talk more.
I have more questions.
Tell me what your questions are.
Why are animals so small?
Because small toys are cute.
Oh.
Do you have any
And
more?
why do Hatchimals have wings?
Oh, I think all Hatchimals have wings because they're like eggs. They're like birds that come out of eggs.
I can fly.
Do you have any more questions about justice or Black Lives Matter?
Black Lives Matter.
Do you understand what that means?
Woohoo! No,
It means
not me.
that for so
These are
long,
me.
so many people don't care about black people. They think that if a black person dies, it's not a big deal. But it's always a big deal when somebody dies, no matter who it is. And so until a black person's death matters to other people, we have to say Black Lives Matter. We have to tell everybody it does matter. That people who kill black people should be punished. They should have a consequence, even if they are a person who has power, like the police.
Like if they come with consequence, they would actually kill like other people.
Hopefully they won't kill anybody. If the police get a consequence when they kill somebody, they'll be more careful about killing people. Because it's not their job to kill people, it's their job to protect people. When somebody needs help, they are supposed to help. And they should be trained to do that appropriately without anybody getting hurt.
Like a dog.
Exactly.
Like
Police should be
dogs.
as well trained as their dogs.
Arf.
Right? We expect a dog not to bite anybody, not to hurt anybody. Even if a dog is feeling scared or upset, we expect them not to hurt somebody. And when they do bite somebody, they have a consequence. The police should be same. They should be able to protect people and arrest people without anybody getting hurt, ever. And black people keep getting hurt by police.
I hate the police that are bad.
I also hate the police that are bad. But remember, not all police are bad. Right? So we have to expect that the good police will stand up and say, that's not okay behavior, that has to change. We need better training, we need better supervision, we need our bosses to tell us to do better. We all have to do better. So the good police have to say that that's what's important. Otherwise the bad police will just keep doing what they want to do without any consequences. It's everybody's job to stand up for somebody else. It's our responsibility that when we see an injustice, when we see somebody being treated unfairly, that we speak up and say that it's not fair and that it has to change. Even if it's our friend doing it. If our friend is treating somebody unkindly, it's our job to say, hey friend, that wasn't a kind thing that you did. That's not safe. You have to stop. They might get mad at you, but it's important to protect the other person.
But what if they do it again to you?
Then you say, I'm not going to let this happen, man, and you hope that somebody else steps in for you. If all the people who know about justice learn more about how to stand up and speak out, then there will be more justice. More people will be treated fairly, more people will be able to be safe and get the resources that they need, the food, the medical care, the housing, everything that people are struggling with, they'll be able to get those things and be more safe if more people cared about justice.
Okay.